Srimad Bhagavad Gita, as it is, translated, commentary, by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Krishna. So, read for a couple minutes from the second chapter, contents of the Gita summarized, and Arjuna's giving so many reasons why he doesn't want to fight, and Krishna is replying to him that it's totally out of character for someone who has the duties and responsibilities that Arjuna has as being one of the rulers in the administration of the kingdom. So, Arjuna says, kārpaṇya-doṣopahata-svabhāvaḥ, pṛcchāmi tvām dharma-sammūḍha-cetāḥ, niṣṭitam niścitam brūhi me, śiṣyas śādhi tvām prapannam. Now I'm confused about my duty and have lost all composure because of weakness. In this condition, I'm asking you to tell me clearly what is best for me. Now I'm your disciple and a soul surrendered unto you. Please protect me. Oh, excuse me. Please instruct me. Please instruct me. Prabhupada's commentary. By nature's own way, the complete system of material activities is a source of perplexity for everyone. In every step, there's perplexity, and therefore it behooves one to approach a bona fide spiritual master who can give one proper guidance for executing the purpose of life. All Vedic literatures advise us to approach a bona fide spiritual master to get free from the perplexities of life which happen without our desire. They're like a forest fire that somehow blazes without being set by anyone. Similarly, the world situation is such that perplexities of life automatically appear, without our wanting such confusion. No one wants fire, and yet it takes place and we become perplexed. The Vedic wisdom therefore advises that in order to solve the perplexities of life, to understand the science of the solution, one must approach a spiritual master who is in the disciplic succession. A person with a bona fide spiritual master is supposed to know everything. One should not, therefore, remain in material perplexities, but should approach a spiritual master. This is the purport of this verse. Who is the man in perplexities? It is he who does not understand the problems of life. In the Garga Upanishad, the perplexed man is described as follows. Yova itad aksharam gagya vidit vasmal lokat pratisa kripana. He is a miserly man who does not solve the problems of life as a human, and who thus quits this world like cats and dogs without understanding the science of self-realization. This human form of life is a most valuable asset for the living entity who can utilize it for solving the problems of life. Therefore, one who does not utilize this opportunity properly is a miser. On the other hand, there is the Brahmin, or he who is intelligent enough to utilize this body to solve all the problems of life. The kripanas, or miserly persons, waste their time in being overly affectionate for family, society, country, etc., in the material conception of life. One is often attached to family life, namely to wife, children, and other members, on the basis of skin disease. The kripana thinks that he is able to protect his family members from death, or the kripana thinks that his family or society can save him from the verge of death. Such family attachment can be found even in the lower animals who take care of children also. Being intelligent, Arjuna could understand that his affection for family members and his wish to protect them from death were the causes of his perplexities. Although he could understand that his duty to fight was awaiting him, still, on account of miserly weakness, he could not discharge his duties. He is therefore asking Lord Krishna, the Supreme Spiritual Master, to make a definite solution. He offers himself to Krishna as a disciple. He wants to stop friendly talks. Talks between the master and the disciple are serious, and now Arjuna wants to talk very seriously before the recognized spiritual master. Krishna is therefore the original spiritual master of the science of Bhagavad Gita, and Arjuna is the first disciple for understanding the Gita. How Arjuna understands Bhagavad Gita is stated in the Gita itself. And yet, foolish mundane scholars explain, one need not submit to Krishna as a person, but to the unborn within Krishna. There's no difference between Krishna's within and without, and one who has no sense of this understanding is the greatest fool in trying to understand Bhagavad Gita. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.